Welcome and hello everyone. My name is Gordon Feener and I am the chief editor of mass2ablog.com. During the course of this informational segment, I'd like to focus on the issue of firearms practice. The question you may be asking yourself at this point is, why is practice important to me? Let me suggest that once you've decided to carry a firearm, Massachusetts law has imposed upon you a certain duty and obligation to act responsibly. Included in those obligations is the ability to draw and fire your weapon, the ability to be able to hit the target in front of you without endangering others. Although there are very few statistics concerning civilian defensive shootings, statistics involving law enforcement indicate that most law enforcement shootings take place within an area of 7 to 20 feet. If you are involved in an intentional or unintentional discharge of your firearm, one of the questions that will be asked of you by law enforcement will be concerning your familiarity with your firearm and how often you practice with the firearm that you are carrying. Although reasonable minds can disagree, I suggest that you engage in some type of live fire practice with your everyday carry firearm at least once a month. The practice doesn't need to be extensive. It can involve as few as 10 rounds at a distance of 21 feet, with the goal of being able to consistently place each of your shots inside a 6-inch circle, which is the approximate size of a small dinner plate. This live fire practice will allow you to gain familiarity with the operation of your firearm and its recoil, so that the first time that you need to fire your firearm in self-defense, you will know how it feels and allow you to be accustomed to the recoil of that firearm so that you can more effectively fire the second shot if necessary. Your effectiveness in handling your firearm could potentially affect your freedom and your protections under the Second Amendment. As with any live fire practice, it should only be done at a firing range obeying the rules of the range. Any practice involving drawing and aiming your weapon should be done with the weapon unloaded, the safety on, and facing a safe direction. Remember always that many of the local range rules prohibit drawing and firing a firearm from a holster unless it is in connection with a supervised practice session with a range and safety officer present. As always, the purpose of this segment is not to dissuade, scare, or intimidate you from carrying any firearm for which you are appropriately licensed, but to inform and educate and reinforce your obligation as a responsible firearm owner. I hope that this segment has given you sufficient information and direction to further educate yourself on the issue of live fire practice, with the goal of being a more responsible and knowledgeable Massachusetts gun owner. This and other segments posted on this website are offered for educational, informational, and discussion purposes only, and it's not offered as legal advice. Should you have a subject that you wish to have addressed in these blogs, please do not hesitate to email me. I also invite you to visit our webpage at www.mass2ablog.com to view and subscribe to our monthly postings. Again, thank you for watching this segment and have a good and safe day.